In this question 18a, the question states that OD is perpendicular to the chord AB. So let's mark OD perpendicular to AB. So let's mark it here in the figure. So we know that these two are perpendicular. Fine. Whose center is O? Okay, so the center of the circle is given to be this O here. BC is the if BC is the diameter. Obviously, if BC passes through the center, it has to be the diameter. So if BC is the diameter, okay, if BC is the diameter, show that CA means this length is equal to twice of OD, twice of this length. Okay, so you need to show CA is equal to twice of OD. Now let's see how to do this problem. First, see how to do this problem, and then I will show you how to write. Okay, so how to start this problem? What you see here is that OD here, if you see this, OD is perpendicular to the chord AB. This is given to you. Now you know that any line through the center which is perpendicular to a chord must bisect the chord. So that means this length must be equal to this length. Any doubts here? Anyone who could not understand? Okay. Now
No, sir.
once you have got this, that this length AD is equal to BD, that means D here is the midpoint of AB. Can I say that D is the midpoint of AB? If this length is X and this length is also X, then can I say D is the midpoint of AB?
Yes, sir.
We can say, right? So we can say that D is the midpoint of AB. Also, what you see is that this O here, you see that this length OC must be equal to OB because both are the radii of the circle. OC is the radii and OB is also the radii. Both are equal to Y, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
That means
Yes, sir.
O is also the midpoint of BC.
Yes, sir.
Now you see, now you look at this triangle here. ABC. Look at this triangle. In this triangle, what do you see? You see that O is the midpoint of the side BC, right? And you also see that D is the midpoint of the side AB. So therefore, by midpoint theorem, can I say that OD and AC are parallel to each other and OD is equal to half of AC? Can I say from midpoint theorem? Look at this triangle. Somewhat like this, not exactly right angle, but this triangle ABC. Let me call this ABC. I'm just drawing this triangle separately. Okay, let us call this A. Uh, let us call this point as A. And let us call this as B. And let us call this as C. Okay, now BC. So this here is the center of your circle O. Okay, which lies on the line BC. Also on the line AB, you have a point D. Fine. This is your line. I know that D is the midpoint, right? These two are equal, and I know O is the midpoint. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, can I say that OD is equal to half of AC and OD parallel to AC? If you remember your midpoint theorem. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Any bells ringing from midpoint theorem if you remember? So once you know that OD is equal to half of AC, then you can write AC is equal to twice of OD. And that is what you had to prove here, isn't it? CA is equal to twice of OD. That's done. It's two lines. So we are applying two theorems here, theorem from circles and midpoint theorem. So let's now see how to write this down. we start by saying, we start by writing that OC is equal to OB. And give brackets, I'll give the reason, radii of the same circle. Okay. Next, what I'll say is that AD is equal to, let me just write this, that O is the midpoint here. Now, since OC is equal to OB, that means O is the midpoint of BC. This is done. Also, AD is equal to DB. Why is AD equal to DB? AD is equal to DB because any line through the center of a circle perpendicular to a chord bisects it. That's why. That means if AD is equal to DB, I can write D is the midpoint of, if you look at the figure, D is the midpoint of AB. Fine. So now what have I got here? I've got O is the midpoint of BC and D is the midpoint of AB. We are going to use these two. So now we'll write in triangle ABC, O and D are midpoints of sides BC and AB respectively. Of BC and AB respectively. Therefore, what can I say by midpoint theorem? OD is parallel to AC and OD is equal to half of AC. Therefore, OD is parallel to AC and OD is equal to half of AC. This we are going to say by midpoint theorem. That means if OD is equal to half of AC, then you can write twice of OD is equal to AC. That means AC is equal to twice of OD. And that is what you had to prove. Okay. If you see the question, that is what you had to prove. You have to prove that CA is equal to twice of OD. Any questions with regard to this problem? Any step that you could not get? No problem. Then we can move on to the next problem. 19A. Okay. Let us draw this figure and then I'll read out the question. You have two circles given this way, and there's a straight line here. And this straight line, they have said that in the figure, if you see, these are A, B, this is C, and D they have called. And this straight line they have called L, I think. And this is the center of the circle. Now let's see what the problem states. The problem states that in the figure given below, line L intersects two concentric circles at the point A, B, C, and D. Okay, so this is the line L where I have written L, but this is a very inconvenient position. So let me just write the L here. This is a more convenient position. Okay, so the line L intersects these two concentric circles. What are concentric circles? Can anyone tell me what are concentric circles? Anyone?
A circle inside a circle.
Sir, two circles having the same center.
Exactly. Concentric means two circles having the same center. They are sharing the same center. They may have different radii, but they have the same center. So if you see here, they have given this as your center. That means this O is the center of the smaller circle, and this O is also the center of the bigger circle. Okay. They have different radii. That is why, because their sizes are small and big, but the centers are same. So these two circles are concentric circles, and there's a straight line that intersects these circles at the points A, B, C, and D. Okay, you need to prove that AB, that means this length here, AB, is equal to this length here, CD. These two lengths you need to prove equal. So how do you prove them to be equal? Let's see. Let's see first. I'll show you how to write later. Let's see how to prove verbally. To prove, you need to prove that AB is equal to CD. This is what you need to prove. Okay. Now see, what you do here is, from O, you drop a perpendicular on the line L. You drop a perpendicular on the line L from O, the center of the circle. Now what happens? Look at the small circle. Look at this circle. This circle, the chord here is this BC, right? And this dotted line through the center of the circle is perpendicular to this chord BC. That means if I call this point, say, M, what will happen? BM must be equal to MC, because any line through the center of a circle which is perpendicular to a chord must bisect the chord. If you see BC is a chord, OM will bisect BC. That means BM must be equal to MC. Now look at the bigger circle. Look at the bigger circle, this circle. If you see in the bigger circle, which one is the chord? This AD. This entire length AD is the chord, right? And if I drop a perpendicular from the center of the circle, OM, then OM must be equal, then OM will bisect the chord AD, so that AM must be equal to MD. Now see if you have any questions here. Anyone has any question with these two steps?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. So now what I do here is, if BM is equal to MC and if AM is equal to MD, that means I can write here AM minus BM, because they are equal, these two, AM minus BM must be equal to MD minus MC. Can I write or not?
Yes.
Any question with this step?
Sir,
No,
this
sir.
is BM is equal to or minus?
Equal to. BM is equal to MC.
Okay, sir.
Now
No,
you
sir,
tell
down
me.
one, sir. AM minus BM is equal to MD or minus MD?
Equal to MD minus MC. Now see whether
Okay,
you
sir.
have understood. Just check this step, whether you have understood this step. Otherwise, I'll explain. Okay. So I assume you have understood. Because these two are equal, you can subtract the left hand side and the right hand side, right? Now AM minus BM. Now if you see, look at the figure. What is AM minus BM? AM is this entire length, right? And if you subtract this length from this entire length, you're only going to get this length. So your AM minus BM means this is AB. Similarly, MD minus MC. MD is this entire length. Sorry, not this part. MD is this entire length, right? From this, if you are subtracting this length, what length you are going to left with? This length, right? So MD minus MC
CD.
is CD. So we have proved AB is equal to CD.
Proof.
That's it.
Yes.
So let's see how to write this now. Okay. So we'll start by saying that draw OM perpendicular to L, the line L, because this is what we are calling this line L. Okay. Now BC is a chord of the circle with center O, right? So therefore BM must be equal to MC, and let me just write this before this step. Let me just write, since OM perpendicular to BC, BM must be equal to MC. Call this 1, and you will give your reason also. Any straight line through the center of a circle perpendicular to a chord bisects it. That's the reason. Next, now I will write AD is the chord of a circle with center O. AD is a chord of the circle with center O, and we'll write OM is perpendicular to AD.
AD.
That means, right, therefore you can write AM is equal to MD. AM is equal to MD. This is my second equation. And I will not state the reason. I will not write this entire length once again, because this reason is just before this reason. I'll simply write a do here. Why? Because this reason here, this reason here applies here also. Okay, so I'll just write do because there is no other reason here in between. That is why I can just simply write a do here.
Sir, we can write this as in the exam, na?
You can, but you have to follow procedures, as I told you. Procedure as in,
Okay.
if you are giving any reason here in between, any reason, whatever you are writing, any reason if you are giving in between, then you cannot write this do. If this reason just follows this reason, then only you can write do. Understood?
Okay, sir. Thank
That
you.
is a procedure you must follow. But in most cases, you won't get the chance of writing do. To be on the safe side, write it. Okay. So this is what you're getting the second one. AM is equal to MD. So now you'll write, now AM is equal to MD. You have this equation, say equation number 2. You write one over the other, and you write BM is equal to MC. This was 1. Now what you do is you say subtracting. So subtracting means you change the sign here. That means AM minus BM is equal to MD minus MC. That means AM minus BM is AB. From the figure you can see, and MD minus MC is CD. And that's it. That has been proved. In fact, this was a 2-line problem. Any questions on any step that I have done?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So
No,
if
sir.
no questions, then I will proceed to the next problem, which is 20B. Okay, this is a little inverted here, rotated in fact. So we just have to, I'll explain the problem anyway. and I don't seem to have time also. So what I'll do is I'll stop here.